Hi everyone, I picked up the two variations of the NowTV box. The classic small one, which is around £10 or £15 depending on what promo you get, and then this new smart one which actually cost me £69.99, although that did come with 5 months of entertainment package. And the idea was that I'd be able to review both of these side by side, explain what the differences are between them and what you actually get, because a lot of people don't really understand the NowTV box, what it is, what you get for your money, etc. Now honestly, there's not that much difference between these two boxes. Yeah, there are some hardware differences, like this one here, the smart box has a quad-core CPU, this one has a dual-core, so there's a little bit of speed difference in the interface and stuff. But basically the biggest difference is that this smart box has a built-in Freeview tuner, which means you can connect a digital antenna and then watch all your Freeview channels. Now you might be thinking, well, my TV already has Freeview, or I have a Freeview box, so why would I bother spending the extra money on the NowTV box, which has a built-in TV tuner? Well, it's basically about simplicity, so you don't have to swap between your different inputs and stuff like that. This box would be able to do everything for you. Yes, this is a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot easier to use. So for anyone who doesn't know, the NowTV box actually allows you to watch Sky TV channels, Sky One, Sky Sports, Sky Movies, etc., depending on what your package is. Now there's no contract, like there's no 12-month, 24-month contract or anything like that, and you don't need a satellite. So that means you don't have to do any credit checking. It means if you move home, you don't have any problems. You literally just unplug it, plug it into your new home, as long as you have an internet connection, because these have built-in Wi-Fi and Ethernet. So that's what they're good at. They also have on-demand content. For example, you could stream season 1, 2, 3, 4 of American Dad, stuff like that, a bit like Netflix. So pretty cool in principle, right? But it's just not very good. It's kind of buggy and glitchy. And I've spent hours, and I'm not exaggerating, I've spent hours on live chat with NowTV trying to get this box to work. Right now I've got it plugged in by Ethernet because I wanted to eliminate any problems with Wi-Fi, etc. So I've converted over to Ethernet. So let's go to NowTV. Oops, something went wrong, we're working on it. Okay, fair enough, let's go to iPlayer. Oops, something went wrong. Okay, fine, let's go to TV Guide and then go to NowTV. So we've got Sky One, Sky Living, Sky Atlantic, Comedy Central, lots of decent channels. Let's try and watch one. Oops, something went wrong. We've tried resetting the firmware back to factory defaults, we've tried disabling network pings, we've tried doing forced software updates, we've tried changing the wireless router channel. Everything you can think of we've tried in hours of conversations with them. And then they said, well, we can't really do anything for you because you didn't buy it from us, I bought it from Argos. We can't do anything for you, you have to take it back to Argos. But then Argos say, we can't take it back because there's nothing wrong with it. Because unless there's physically something wrong with this, for instance, it won't power up or the remote doesn't work or something, Argos don't want to get involved because it's a software issue. So I was just going absolutely crazy because I can't use the box. It's ridiculous, right? I paid for it. Now if I go to Best of Catch Up and try and launch TV now, or NowTV, sorry, it doesn't work. But if I press the button on the remote, it launches. So it's clearly a software issue. And if you go in their forums, it's full of people complaining about like annoying little glitches like this where the software has issues. And it's so frustrating because they must have sold like hundreds of thousands of these boxes, or at least tens of thousands. It's a very popular box because people want to watch Sky channels, but they don't want to be locked into a contract, they don't want to get a satellite dish, etc. So if I try and watch Borderline, for example, open it up, and you can see it opens without any problem. I can pause it, I can rewind it, I can forward it, absolutely no problems at all, works as expected. But that's on-demand content. I want to watch live channels. If I wanted to just watch on demand, I would just get a Netflix subscription. So yes, it's been very, very frustrating. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video, because obviously I'm not really going to go into the ins and outs of this anymore because I'm so tired of these boxes. The reason why I'm making this video is to tell you what to do if you bought this from Argos and you get this error message, because you might be stuck in the same position as me where you're being bounced back between two companies and they're both saying, sorry, but there's not much else we can do. I spoke to Argos on Twitter, explained the situation, and they said to me, call our technical department, technical support, whatever, and if they agree with you that there's something wrong with this, they'll give you a special like reference number, then you can take it back to the store and they'll accept the return. So I've been on the phone to them and they said, yeah, there's obviously something wrong with it, gave me the number, so I'm going to return this now. But I just wanted to make this video because you might end up in the same position as me. My recommendation would be, if you're going to buy a NowTV box, don't buy it from Argos. which is a shame because Argos are like pretty much the only ones who are helping me right now. But I had to say don't buy it from Argos because if something goes wrong, you are in a very difficult situation basically, where you're going to get bounced back and forth. So you're better off buying it directly from NowTV because they'll just give you a refund without any fuss. So yeah, kind of unfortunate because I was looking forward to showing this to people and showing how it works because it has great potential, but obviously this box has an issue. Now I'm sure many people will be watching this and saying, I've got the same box, I don't have that problem, it must be you, there's something wrong with you. Well, I'm sure it's probably an isolated case. Maybe it happens to 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. It probably doesn't happen to everyone. If it did, they would recall the boxes, right? So I understand that this is probably a unique situation. It probably doesn't happen to everyone. But if it does happen to you, now you know what to do. So I'm going to box this up and take it back to Argos now. I'm hoping they're going to give me a refund rather than trying to replace it, because at this point I just don't want another box. Especially after going through the forums and finding all the other little annoyances with these boxes and little software glitches, I'm just not interested in it anymore. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.